Hello everyone, this is group discussion number 2 and we are group ELED 202 Seagulls. Today we will be discussing tools for the 21st century classroom. My name is Lindsay and I will be starting. So first let me get my presentation up. Okay, so the first tool that I chose was Plickers, which is a formative assessment and student response system tool. The creator of Plickers was Nolan Amy, and more information can be found on Nolan Amy by selecting the About section on the Plickers website. The purpose of Plickers is that it is a powerful, simple tool that lets teachers collect real-time formative assessment data without the need for student devices. It is easy because it's used through teachers' mobile device. They just have to take a picture of the cards the students hold up. The possibilities are that provides students with an unjudged environment and only the teacher can see feedback. So when the students hold their cards up and the teachers use their mobile device to take a picture of the cards, only the teacher can see that feedback, not the whole entire class, which helps the students to feel unjudged with making their decision for an answer. Plickers was created in 2008 and last updated in 2017. It is useful for students and teachers because it eliminates the pencil and paper for students, which most students enjoy not having to always write something, and it's a quick and interactive way to engage students for teachers. Teachers should use this tool because it serves many different purposes. They can use it to create quizzes, to take attendance, for voting, surveys, and questionnaires. It serves a lot of different purposes for them. 3 reasons why this tool should be used is that it engages all students, and students do not feel judged by classmates and peers, and it's also a quick way to access and gain data. The link to Plickers is here, but can also be found beside this video. Next was a review and study tool, and I chose Kahoot. Kahoot was created by Johan Brand, Jamie Brooker, Morten Versuk, Asmund Verseth, and more information on LinkedIn and YouTube. The purpose was to make learning awesome by creating, playing, and sharing fun learning games for any subject and for all ages, and this is all for free. It is easy because there are follow-along directions as you go through creating, and it has a frequently asked question section for all parts of this tool. So if you have a question, you can go visit the frequently asked questions section, and most of the time, you're able to get your question answered. The possibilities are that the students and teachers can create, play, and share learning activities with one another. It was created in 2013 and last updated in 2017. This tool is useful for students and teachers because it allows teachers to see what students are thinking and also allows teachers to see the areas of content that need more help. So if there's one area of content that is overbearing another area of content that really needs a lot of help, teachers can see that and know what to focus on more in the classroom. Also, students can interact with one another and they can use technology in class, which most students love to do. Teachers should use this tool because it engages students and allows teachers to test the knowledge of their students in an interactive way rather than just being on paper. 3 reasons why this tool should be used is that 1, there is no pressure for tests, so the students don't feel overwhelmed and nervous and scared for a paper pencil test. It motivates students because they can use technology in class. And 3, it helps teachers see the individual skill levels of their students on a specific topic. There's 2 links to this tool. The first link, Kahoot, is if a Kahoot is created, you can go and take the Kahoot through the first tool, and then if you want to create your own Kahoot, the second tool, Create a Kahoot, will lead you to that, and both of these links can be found beside this video. Next is Classcraft, which is an observational assessment tool. The founder of Classcraft was Sean Young, and the co-founders were Devin Young and Lauren Young. More information can be found on them on the Classcraft website by selecting the About section. The purpose of Classcraft is to engage students and provide tools for teachers to keep their class motivated. It is easy because it provides access to tutorials, and the students' profiles are easily accessible. the educators can access either adding or removing rewards for students just by clicking one button, which is pretty easy. The possibilities of Classcraft is that it helps with classroom management and it helps with teamwork among students. I've talked to other colleagues and a lot of them like to say that Classcraft reminds their students of the well-known game Minecraft. So it really gives the students a way to interact with one another and show teamwork, and it makes them more wanting to engage in the classroom because it's something that they also like to do outside the classroom. Classcraft was created in 2013 and last updated in 2017. It is useful for students and teachers because students can gain special incentives. Students have a very different way to earn rewards, and teachers can interact with students on a different level. Teachers should use this tool because the classroom management is consistent. No one student feels like another student is getting special treatment. Everything is the same and the rules are the same for everybody. And the students are also taught responsibility because they are responsible for their actions and the way they treat their teammates and what they submit to the teacher, which whatever they do responds back to them through the rewards that get added or taken away from them. 3 reasons the tool should be used is that 1, it teaches students responsibility, 2, it motivates students by offering a fun way to interact with one another, and 3, it makes classroom management an interactive experience for students. The link to Classcraft is here, but it can also be found beside this video. Next is Newsela, which is a content sharing tool. Newsela was created by Matthew Gross and Dan Kogan-Drew, and more information can be found on the creators on the Newsela website by selecting the company link. The purpose of Newsela is that it is dedicated to transforming the way students access the world through words. It is easy because resources are categorized by topic, so if a student or teacher goes on and knows what topic they're looking for, it's easy to find the things they need. They can get access on mobile devices, so it doesn't have to be just on a computer. They can access it on their phones, their iPads, iPods, different things that have access to the internet. And stories are also displayed in photo blocks, so everybody can see things easier and quicker. They don't have to continually read. They can see a picture and know what is going on. Possibilities are that students can use as a tool for research. Teachers can use to find topics that interest their students, and it's also a discussion starter for the classroom. It was created in 2011 and last updated in 2017. This tool is useful for students and teachers because students can change their reading level to meet individual needs. And it also has a Spanish option, so if students are more fluent in Spanish, they can choose that option and it's easier for them in the classroom. And also teachers can easily access current topics that are classroom appropriate. Teachers should use this tool because it allows students to access unbiased resources if they're doing a group project or just a project on their own, and it enhances classroom discussion. 3 reasons why this tool should be used is that it gives educators a solution to improve students' literacy skills for the 21st century. Teachers have access to resources that can help engage students in classroom discussions, and students have access to unbiased material, which is hard to find on the internet because anything can really be found on the internet. The link to Newsela can be found here, but can also be found next to this video. Finally is Canva, which is a design tool. The founder of Canva was Melanie Perkins, and the co-founders were Cliff Albrecht and Cameron Adams. More information can be found on them on the Canva website by selecting the About section. The purpose of Canva is to make the process of designing materials attainable for everyone. It is easy because there's pre-designed templates, so you don't have to go through and create your own template, and it just takes a lot of time. They're already pre-designed, you just click one and start. There's also access to tutorials, which helps you go through how to create a material. And there's photo icons for navigation through the site, which is easier than having to read everything continually. The possibilities is that it's the easier creation of tools and resources, so teachers can create handouts or organizers, and they can go in the beginning of the day, create it, and use it at the end of the day or even the next day. It's a very quick and easy way to create resources in the classroom. And students can use these for projects or group work. Canva was created in 2012 and last updated in 2017. It is useful for students and teachers because teachers can quickly create classroom resources and materials, and students can enhance their creativity through using Canva. Teachers should use this tool because it saves time, and teachers really don't have a lot of time during a school day. If they have that time that can be saved through creating a resource just by using Canva, it's the perfect resource for them. 3 reasons why this tool should be used is that it enhances creativity, it's a resource to quickly design materials, and it provides students with a new way to learn and interact. The link to Canva can be found here, but can also be found beside this video. Okay, so now I'm going to pass it over to my colleague.
Hello everyone, I will be reviewing 5 other tools. Alright, so my first tool is a formative assessment and student response system tool, and that is Today's Meet. Today's Meet was created by James Sokol, and you can find more information by visiting the website Today's Meet. The purpose is it acts as a backup classroom. Sokol wanted to create something that gave those more shy students who did not always participate in the classroom a place where they could feel comfortable and secure with sharing their answers or their own opinions. It is easy, it's pretty straightforward directions, and all the teacher will have to do is to create a room, and then the rest will just happen when the students get involved. Possibilities, it's a new way of communication for those shy students, and it encourages communication for all students in all places with access to technology. It was created in 2008 and last updated in 2017. And it is useful for both students and teachers because it allows conversations between the two of them. It keeps students focused since there are no distractive advertisements all over the screen like other sites may have. It allows students to connect with other classrooms, which helps overall communication. And teachers should use this tool because students who miss school a lot due to medical issues or just have a lot of absences, they can get information that is being presented in the classroom through this. And teachers can share a lecture with class to help with understanding the curriculum. 3 reasons why this tool should be used. The first is that it encourages students who do not usually participate in class to have some type of voice. The second is that it connects students through technology rather than a face-to-face, which can be scary for the shyer students. And it helps teachers get information to students who are continually absent. And the link to this tool is right here, and you can also find it on the side of the video. All right, my next tool is a review and study tool, and it's called Quizzes. It was created by Ankit Gupta and Deepak Joy Keeneth, and you can find more information about the website by angel.co. Its purpose is a multiplayer quizzing platform for classrooms. It's easy considering that there's only one device per team. Possibilities is it is a rise in student interest, and it is offered with 6 different languages for each level. It was created in 2015 and it was last updated in 2017. And it is useful for both students and teachers because it has a growing library of content in over 6 different languages spanning across several age levels. It engages students in a more fun way of assessment. And teachers should use this tool because it provides a way of doing a quick assessment. You can use quizzes that other educators have created, and it's a way to share your ideas. 3 reasons why it should be used. The first reason is that a timer can be controlled so that it can be turned on and off whenever the teacher needs it to be. The second is that quizzes can be customizable. And the third is that the assessments can be completed during class or assigned to be completed at home. The link to quizzes is right here, and you can also find that by my video as well. The third tool is Bridge URL, and this is a content sharing tool. The creator we are unable to find the creator because it was a public website. Although if you want to find more information about the website, you can click this link right here. The purpose is you'll be able to easily convey safe multiple different links within one URL. And it's easy because it was created very simplistically. You're provided with a section to paste the multiple resources that you may have and a place for you to create a name for your URL in which you can save them under. And then that's pretty much all you have to do. Possibilities, it's an easy way to organize thoughts, it's great for lesson planning, and it's an easy way to share information or ideas with other educators. It's first created in 2010 and last updated 2017, just minor updates. It's useful for students and teachers because students will find it useful due to the fact that they will be able to easily access all of their information if they had a big assignment where they needed multiple resources in one place, and teachers will be able to easily access all the students' resources when grading a student's work. Teachers should use this tool because they will be able to name the URLs with names relating to the lesson plans, which will make the lesson planning more organized as well. And 3 reasons why it should be used. The first is that it makes resources easier to find. The second is that it can create URLs to match the resources that you have found. And the third is that it's simplistic. It's easy for students to use during a big project. The link is right here, and you can also find it beside my video as well. The fourth tool is an observational assessment, and that is ClassDojo. And it's created by Sam Chaudhary and Liam Don, and more information can be found at the classdojo.zendesk.com. Its purpose is to connect teachers, students, and parents in order to bring forth ideas that will engage and encourage the students in all areas of learning. It encourages students to put forth their best effort, and it's easy because all you have to do is sign up, and it's free. Possibilities is that it's offered in 35 different languages, it's downloadable for different devices, and it is safe and secure for student use. ClassDojo was first created in 2011 and last updated in 2017. This serves as an easy way of communication between students, parents, and teachers. The students will always have access to the tool whenever they need it and will be able to share pictures or messages whenever. Teachers should use this tool to strengthen the sense of community within the classroom. This tool will build a sense of teamwork and togetherness by keeping everyone within the same loop. And 3 reasons why this tool should be used. The first is that it's an easy way to communicate and connect amongst students, teachers, and parents. The second is that students gain confidence in themselves by sharing their ideas that they find interest in with their peers, teachers, and parents. And the third is that parents and teachers will have the option to keep an eye on or to track the student's progress. And the link is provided right here. And then the last tool is a design tool by Adobe Spark. Creator was John Warnock and Charles Getch, and you can find more information by clicking this link for their website. The purpose was to create an impactful social graphic, web stories, and animated videos within the free graphic designing app. Teachers are able to easily use this tool and modify it to fit the needs of the students for any lesson that they may have. And possibilities are that you can use other educators' ideas, you can network, and it is a quick and easy way to share your own ideas. The tool was first created in 1982 and last updated in 2017. Students are able to easily access this tool outside of the classroom, which is a big benefit. And teachers are able to use this tool easily and are able to modify for different lessons. They are able to present the class with a model example when presenting the class with a new lesson as well when using this tool. And 3 reasons why the tool should be used. The first is that it makes your lessons unique due to the option of creating them on your own from scratch. The second is that it can be used to scaffold or guide your students with a new lesson. And the third is that students will have the opportunity to use this tool for assignments sparking creativity and interest. And the link to Adobe Spark is right here as well as beside my video. Okay, that is the end of our discussion. I hope you find these tools helpful and useful.